Hello, welcome to your weekend Tarotscope. If you're watching the replay, you can go ahead and skip ahead a few minutes. We're gonna wait for everybody to get on. Good morning, good morning. Come in, get comfy. We'll start in just a minute. Happy Friday. Hey, Miss Marlowe. Hey, Patty. I hope you all had a great week. It's been great for me, so I hope it's been great for you. We're going to start in just a minute. Hey, Miss Sandy. Good morning, everybody. So like I said earlier, come in, get comfy. We're going to go over what the weekend has in store for us. So I think it's going to be very interesting. You know, we keep pulling the world card on the weekends. So we know, I think it's been, what, 3 weekends? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the last 3 weekends, we've had the world card. And it's always been on Saturday, which is interesting, right? So let's see if the world card shows up again this weekend or if we get a different message. I mean, who knows? It is a great day to have a great day. I love that. So welcome in. If you're new here, what we're going to do is for your Tarotscope, it's like your horoscope, but we're using tarot. And we're going to look at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday's energy so we know what's coming up for us, what's in store for us this weekend, and we can utilize the energy for our highest good, okay? It's kind of like your sneak peek of what's to come. So you can either work around it, like, you know, overcome obstacles, whatever needs to happen, or you can work with the energy, draw it in, and get yourself to a position where you feel like you're closer to your objective, okay, whatever that may be, right? I wanted to know your opinion. Crows have been following me. Last night I had a crow in my dreams. It came and snuggled me while I was taking a nap. Well, think about crows. Crows are very intelligent. Crows can be loyal and they never forget, you know? So what I would do, honestly, because it can mean something more personal to you rather than just like a generalized explanation of crows. So what I would do literally is Google the spiritual symbolization of crows and then crows in dreams and see which answer resonates to what you're going through currently, okay? Because they remember, they share secrets, right? They can talk and they deliver messages. So yeah, it might be that messages are being like trying to be delivered and maybe you're not hearing them, or it's like prepare yourself. I don't know. So yeah, I would Google the first symbolization and then secondly the dream reference, okay? Good morning, good morning. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're going to raise our vibration. We're gonna cleanse this energy and get us ready for the weekend ahead, right? We wanna start with a nice boost. So we're gonna use the high frequency angel tuning fork, okay? This is short because it is a high frequency. It only lasts for a few seconds. All you do is you listen to it singing. You listen to the frequency and your body absorbs that and it helps to give you an energy boost, all right? A vibrational boost. And that'll kind of like you into the weekend. Sound effects are important. And I'm not charging extra for that. I'm kidding. Okay, so if you have earbuds in, just be aware it might be a little bit loud at first. All you do is listen to it, relax, and take nice deep breaths. Like I said, it only lasts just a few seconds because it is such a short wave, okay? Here we go. Oh, see, that wasn't loud enough. Sometimes you gotta hit it just right. There we go. Just breathe. There you go. Okay, sorry for the airplane noise outside, but it is what it is. I have my windows open because it's going to be a beautiful day. And if you don't know, it's really good to let your house breathe. Okay, anytime you have beautiful weather, open those windows, especially in the morning, and let your house breathe, because your house is like, it's a living organism. It holds energy, it has energy. So we want to let it breathe. We don't want all that stagnant energy trapped inside. Okay, it's kind of like you taking a deep breath in and then breathing out, right? We take it in and then we let it go. You don't want anything negative or stagnant trapped within your body. Same thing with your house, okay? Is an extension of your body, okay? So, all right, what we're going to do first is we're going to get our fairy blessing for the weekend. This is your blessing for the overall weekend. It's like a kind of like a theme, okay? So focus on the deck and ask, okay, breathe, focus on the deck and ask the deck, what is our overall fairy blessing? What is our fairy blessing for this weekend? Thank you, Elizabeth. Let's see. What is our blessing for this weekend? Ooh, we have a blessing of stability. Look at that. So when we have the blessing of stability, it's pretty self-explanatory, right? So this could be that maybe things have been a little bit hectic lately in your personal life, and this weekend you have more of like a smooth flowing type of energy, or whatever's going on, you are grounded, you are stable, and it feels like it might wind up being kind of like a chill weekend. We'll get into the tarot in just a second, but even if we had something turbulent through the tarot, this overall fairy blessing is giving you that energy support that you need to make it through what could be a turbulent energy. I'm just, saying, I'm not saying we have turbulent energy this weekend. We haven't even done the reading, but do you understand what I mean? Regardless of what situation you're going through, you are getting this help and this support. And it's kind of like you feel like you're wobbling, and the fairies and the universe, your guides, whatever you want to choose to call it, are like, oh, we got you. You're okay. You got this, right? So let's use the tarot. On Fridays, we use the divination book, okay? If you have never used a divination book, stick around. I will show you exactly how it's done. It is very simple. We're using the tarot divination book, okay? This book has tarot card readings, direct and reversed, and they're all mixed up. That way you intuitively turn to a page and that's your reading for the day, okay? The book is called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. You see my name right there. I wrote this book. I wrote this 3 times for y'all because I wanted it to be perfect, right? I wanted it to be empowering. So all of the messages that you're going to hear are going to be geared towards you standing in your power, or you taking your power back and just being that goddess feminine energy, okay? So the way that you use the book is you knock on it, and there's instructions inside. Don't worry, okay? You can find this linked in my bio. YouTube, you can find it linked in the description, okay? Thank you, Sandy. She said it's amazing. Okay, so we're going to knock on it because we want to cleanse the energy off the book just like we would a tarot deck. We want the energy of right now. We want the energy of this weekend, not last week, not last weekend, right now, okay? We're going to use our energy centers in our palms, and we're going to slow our energy down and focus on the book. We want to set intentions for what are our messages for this weekend. And the first message we're going to pull is for today, Friday. So you can focus on the book as I'm doing this to set your energy into the book as well. And ask the book, what are our messages for this weekend? And first, what is our message for today, Friday? Focus your intention. What is our message for today, Friday? We got the 4 of Swords reversed. Okay, not bad. Here's your reading for today, Friday. Today you drew the 4 of Swords reversed. Up and at 'em. It's time for retreat and the time for retreat and isolation has come to an end. It's time to return to society with a clear mind and direction. Don't second guess yourself. You know your truth, and whether you follow it or not is always your decision. The universe has your back and you are never alone. You've got this, okay? So what the Four of Swords wants you to do, because direct, this is reverse, right? Direct, the Four of Swords is telling you to rest. It's telling you to take a break because there's too much going on in the mind. And in order to get your mind to a stable place, you must rest. You must take a break, okay? Well, it's saying today that, you know what? It's time to move forward now. You have the energy, the supportive energy of clarity and movement. The universe is like, let's go. Get off your ass and let's go. Okay? I'm just writing this down so I don't forget. So whatever you feel like you've been stagnant on or you've had to take a break from, you do have the supportive energy today of getting moving, okay? It's going to be different for everybody. But let's see what Saturday's message is. What is our message for Saturday? Focus on the book. What is our message for Saturday? Let's see. Oh, shit. You cannot make this up. You guys, you cannot make this up. This is the 4th weekend in a row that we have pulled the World card on Saturday. Through the book. Okay, so you know we've pulled the same card out of the Kipper deck multiple times in the past. Now we are attuning to the same card in the book on the same day. Okay, every weekend. This is crazy. You knew I was gonna pull it. Okay, I'm gonna read it to you again because I feel like you're getting these opportunities and the universe is like, come on, the energy is supportive, come on, let's go. And if you haven't taken advantage of this energy, then the universe is like, okay, we're going to give you another chance, but there's only so many chances you're going to get, right? Okay. So it says you are leveling up. Whatever the situation you have found yourself in, it has successfully come to an end. This journey was meant to help you grow and come into your own, to lead you towards a better understanding of yourself and the universe. Is it always easy? No. Life isn't easy, but you're here and it's time to own this time in your life. Be proud of the progress you've made and learn from the experience. It's time to step into this new higher timeline, one where energy flows more abundantly for you. Great job, goddess. Okay, so the world, if you are unaware in tarot, the world is about things coming to an end. It's like you have successfully completed a cycle, a chapter, okay? The major arcana are like chapter headings in your book, right? The book of your life, right? So the world is like, hey, you have the opportunity to wrap this up and to elevate into the next journey that's going to be even better for you. But if you're not taking this opportunity, then you're going to keep on that hamster wheel, okay? This is crazy that we've pulled this card 4 times over the past 4 weekends. And it's direct. It started reversed. Remember? It started reversed, and the last 3 weekends, it's been direct. So the universe is like, now. Okay, now. Now. It's like, get off your ass and do it, right? And there we go. Saturday is ruled by Saturn, the planet of karma and time. There you go. See? The cards know, right? Okay, so let's see. Oh, hang on, let's see. We must be completing a lot of cycles. Yeah, we are. You think I bookmarked it? You would think. Y'all are doing great. Okay, so let's see what's coming up for Sunday, all right? Focus on the book. And one thing right quick, you guys, is, you know, this is a general collective reading. You all are setting your intentions in this book. So these messages, there's so many cycles that can be completed that you can graduate from. You know, remember how we've talked about you can be getting into higher education. You could be wanting to travel. It's a great day to travel on Saturday if you are traveling. It's a great day to get into higher education. This can be university. It can be taking courses to expand your knowledge. I mean, anything to get you to what you feel like is a higher level, for you to better understand yourself spiritually rather than just logically. You understand? So, okay, let's focus on the book. Deep breath. What is our message for Sunday? What is our message for Sunday? Okay, we got the Five of Pentacles. All right. Today you drew the Five of Pentacles. This is one of those days where you may feel a bit down and out. Don't worry, this too shall pass. If you find yourself needing to ask for help, don't let your ego get in the way. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It actually takes a great deal of courage and strength. So swallow your pride and ask for what you need. If there's no one around to help, it's your job to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and help yourself. And remember, your guides and the universe are always willing to lend a hand. You just have to reach out. A goddess is not a victim. She is resourceful and resilient. This is also not a good day to spend money, especially if you don't have it in your budget. Remember that. Be mindful of where you are investing the energy of money. Is it for growth or a temporary high? Okay? So, it could be that on Saturday or Sunday, you're just kind of like feeling like shit. Or you feel like it's been a great weekend, but maybe you had plans to do something with somebody and things changed or they ghosted you. It could be that, maybe you spent a little bit too much money this weekend and on Sunday you're like, oh shit, what did I do? Okay? So the Five of Pentacles is about feeling down and out. It's about feeling maybe rejected or needing help in some way. Okay? So if you're feeling kind of like, then rest. Take a break on Sunday. I think we've been getting some decent messages on Sundays about kind of taking a break. It is supposed to be a day of rest, is it not? So you do your thing throughout the week, have your fun on Saturday, just all in moderation, right? And then on Sunday, you chill. You call Sunday your day of rest? Nice. Can't be feeling a sense of FOMO. Yeah. Yes, Heather, I love that. You remember, she says, I am now at my highest timeline for my highest good. Yep, that's our affirmation that we say into our water. We're also approaching our first eclipse of the year where we experience karmic change. Yeah, man, we've got eclipse season coming. We have Mercury going retrograde. We have Uranus. Isn't Uranus going retrograde or something like that? I was like, holy cow, y'all better buckle up, right? But the thing is, it's nothing to be afraid of, right? We're going to use this energy for our highest good. The only reason you would ever be nervous about the astrology is when you aren't trusting in yourself and in the universe, okay? Understand that things will work out for your highest good. Sometimes it might feel like everything's going to shit, just like the Tower card in Tarot. But we know that the Tower card in Tarot is connected to the divine. And it's saying sometimes things need to crumble in order for us to build them back up the way they need to be. So if you feel like your life is crumbling sometimes, we have to trust in the universe to be like, you know what? If it was meant to be, it would still be here. There's a lesson in this. There's progress to be had in this. There's so much that can be gained in these situations. Somebody's born today. I have the nervousness right now, but today I'll do what I need to do. Good for you. Venus in retrograde. Yeah, March is not playing. Holy crap. Okay, let's get some oracle. We got another freak in here. God, you guys, what is wrong with y'all? Goodness Goodness gracious. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. It's like, and I know I've said this before. It's like, I am all love and light. I am spiritual. I love people, but I will tell you to fuck all the way off. You know, like, I do have boundaries. So, yeah. All right. What else do we need to know this weekend? What else do we need to know this weekend? We have attachment in reverse. Ooh, I love that. And it's number 5. See, there's that change. Okay. So 5 is either unexpected change or intentional change, right? When we have attachment happening here in reverse, it's indicating we are detaching from something that we once kind of like saw as a part of us. You know how we associate things in our life with our own personality, with our own self. And we shouldn't do that. Detachment doesn't mean that you don't care about things. It doesn't mean that you don't love, you don't have emotions. But what we have to do is not see like other people and things as an extension of ourselves. Does that make sense? Like people that go crazy over sports, you know, and they're so protective over their team, and it has nothing to do with them, but they have taken that as a part of their personality, of a part of themselves. And that is where we get into dangerous territory. Okay. So attachment to things is not good when we can back up and see it as just an experience of life, as you know, something that we can cherish as far as things that we've learned. You know, we can cherish the good times and then be like, you know what? Okay, it's time for it to go. Or I'm just not choosing to attach myself to anything or experience because it's all just an experience. I can have this experience and then I can move forward without making it like the definition of me. Make sense? Man, everybody's on it today. Yeah, attachment to outcome, 100%. I think that's great too, because we have the World card coming up repeatedly, and it's telling you that it's time for something to end. It's time for, like, the universe, like, all right, let's wrap this up. You know, it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to step into this new timeline through this new portal. But if you have an attachment to an outcome or the outcome of something you're supposed to be leaving, then you're going to really struggle. Okay. So, and you know what's interesting is I have a gig tonight, and this is the second to last gig with this band. This band is dismantling, and I'm like, you know, it's very interesting how we keep getting the World card. And I was told about, not my band, this is a band that I sub in with, and great group of people, but yeah, it's just interesting how, you know, that World card keeps showing up. And it's sad because it's the end of an era. This band has been around for a long time, but it's time for them to move on and to get into other bands or enjoy it. Like the owner, I think, is retiring. So, you know, we can appreciate it for what it was and the great music that was played and the good times that were had. And that's how we don't become attached to it. We celebrate it and then we let it be what it needs to be. Yep. It's hard but necessary when it's holding you back. Yeah. It is difficult to let things go, but the more you practice this, the more you affirm in your day-to-day, the easier it will become, because it doesn't mean that you're not going to have emotions about things coming to an end. It just means that you're not going to stay in that grief. Okay? You're going to allow yourself to move forward. So, all right, let's see what else. Focus on the deck. And you know what's interesting too is this is number 32. And what is that? 5. Okay. Let's see. This is so interesting because the bone collector, I started an audiobook today. Oh gosh, it's called The Women That Run with Wolves. It's about the wild woman archetype. And she was talking about the bone collector, La Lopa. Lopa or Loba? I can't remember. Anyways, the bone collector, she collects all the bones because those are considered to be indestructible as far as like metaphysics, like spirituality, right? And she holds them for you because, you know, she holds the things that you think were once lost. And then she helps you to bring yourself back to life because it's like, you know, throughout life, we go through experiences and it's kind of like it takes pieces of us, right? But the bone collector, La Loba, she holds on to that for us. She's like, I've got you, don't worry. And when you're ready, you know, when you have done the work to put all your pieces back together, then that's when you go through your awakening. See, people try to bypass a lot of things in their healing and they're like, I'm awakening or I've gone through Kundalini. Most people haven't because a lot of people try to bypass things and it takes time to get all of these pieces together for you to be essentially reborn. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you. It's in reverse, so let's see what it says. I know it's upside down. It's in reverse. It's supposed to be. The past has a way of repeating itself when you haven't learned the lesson of the original situation. You're faced with this now. The bone collector challenges you to see yourself as a whole being and not one who is perpetually trying to heal an old wound. You'll repeat the past if you don't reclaim the things you believe were lost. See, I was just telling you all that. The information you seek lies in your history. Familiarity, in this case, isn't an invitation to dance the old dance once again. It's a call to retreat and choose differently. The bone collector has a message. If you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Her warning is delivered with kindness, for she has deep love and respect for you. She will protect you. That's what I was saying. She holds all those pieces of you that you have felt like you've lost, but it's really things that can't be lost. It's just maybe suppressed within you because of what has happened in life. And so it's telling you, until you break those patterns, you're never going to have that healing and that movement forward that you've been hoping for. Okay, you'll see a lot of people all over social media saying, you know, oh, this life hack or this spiritual hack. There are no hacks. I'm sorry. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I love it because I'm giving you reality. But I got to pop that bubble of delusionment because it's not going to help you. Right? You can't bypass your healing. And maybe that's why we keep getting the world card, you know? It's telling you, hey, there's an opportunity here. It keeps circling around. It is very Saturn things, yeah. Let's see. What else do we need to know this weekend? The vortex of change. I love these cards. I'll read them. I'll read both sides for you. Engage with the vortex of change, where energy swirl in transformative dances, molding anew. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. See, the World card wants you to evolve. The World card wants you to change and transform. But you have to do this internally. We can't bypass things because the universe doesn't work that way. You can't fool the universe. Energy is energy. Like, you can't lie with energy, you know? That's why I say, the cards don't lie. People do. People try to fool the universe all the time, and it just doesn't work, right? So you might as well deal with it. Yeah, we have gotten the bone collector before. We've gotten it like a handful of times. I love that card. Because it's a, like I said before, it's like a major reassurance that all is not lost. It's always there. You just got to go re-find yourself again. One more. Okay, what else do we need to know this weekend? You know, it's interesting, as I was talking about, you know, like finding all your missing pieces, all your bones, right? And then that's when you go through that awakening, that rebirth type of energy. And you think about this stability right here. I mean, look at all those stones. It's like she's gone and found all the pieces and she's built it in a new way, in a way that suits her. And she has found her own stability. So this is like the blessing that you're getting this weekend. It's like, go and reclaim a part of you that either you have given away or you felt like somebody has taken from you, or just do something that inspires you, that calls to you, okay? We have the elk and ash. It has strength in reverse. Okay, what happens when strength is in reverse? There's a lot of fear, a lot of ego, maybe some aggression. So it could be somebody that you're dealing with. Maybe you're afraid of them because they might show aggression. Maybe you're showing aggression because you're in fear, because you can't control the situation, okay? And weakness, well, sometimes we have weaknesses, whether it be food, people, whatever. We all have weaknesses, one in one area or another, or multiple areas, okay? I always tell people that me and willpower around food, especially sweets, I don't buy them to have in my home because I know I'm a sucker for them. I admit it. Because when I was a kid, my mom didn't really buy much of that stuff, you know, like Little Debbie's and things like that. And I was like, when I'm an adult, I'm going to have all the sweets. I'm going to have this and this and that. And then I realized, okay, well, there's a reason why you don't buy them. But I still don't have very strong willpower when it comes to that kind of stuff. I love to eat. So you got to figure out where your weakness lies. How can you take that power back? How can you allow yourself, you know, because sometimes our weakness is our family, it's our relationships, it's our work, it's our habits. There's so many different things. Okay, we can work around it. One of my weaknesses is my medical condition with my neck, if I can speak properly, which affects my speech. I have to do things to work with it or work around it in order to maintain my health. Okay, so there's different ways that we can see weakness in ourselves, in the way we do things, in our relationships, and our work, so many different ways, okay? And it's just telling you to be aware of where that is. Where does your fear lie? What are you afraid of and why? You could discover a lot with just that one card. Can you ask what happened to my neck? Nothing happened. It was something that I was born with. It's called Chiari malformation. So right quick, you have a hole in the base of your skull, right? And your brain stem sits up here. Mine sits down here. So what it does is it rubs on all the nerves and it'll inflame and compress it. So I'll get migraines. It affects so many different neurological, like my speech, neurological things. You'll see my head twitch every now and then. That's part of it. Yeah, so many different things. But I always, you don't realize it, but I always have chronic neck pain. And I'll get headaches going up for the back. And the only way that they have attempted to fix it is they remove the back of your skull. They like sand it down, file it down, and they put it back on. But that doesn't even guarantee that it relieves the pressure. It just, in some people, it makes it worse. So it's just something you live with. There's different degrees, and sometimes it can progress as you get older. There are things that I can't do, like I'm not supposed to jump on a trampoline. I can't go skydiving because it'll internally decapitate me. yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, it's not something that happened. It was just something I was born with. And we just happened to find it when I was a teenager because I was having pain all down this shoulder blade, all down my neck and all that. And they happened to find it. So yeah, that's what it is. All right. What else do we need to know? Direction guardian, choose your path. Well, I mean, that's ideal for the world card continually showing up. Okay, it's telling you step through the portal, step through to this new timeline. What timeline do you want to be on? What pathway do you want to be on? You have the opportunity to choose the direction of where you want to go in life. Okay, you might think that there's no options, but there's always options, always. Okay, doesn't matter your circumstances. You can move in whatever direction you choose. Some will take more effort than others. Okay, a lot of people stay in their discomfort zone because it's easier. People don't like change. Humans don't like change, but that's the only way that you're going to experience anything of substance, really. Oh, thank you, Marlo. Yeah, it can be pretty painful. I mean, it's been like, yeah, it's just one of those things that you wind up living with. It's like, I don't know what it's like to not have neck pain anymore. Like I didn't when I was younger, but over the past several years, every single day, it's something. My ear will clog up, and like during a gig, if it's hot and I'm, you know, having to move around and dance around a lot, my ear will start to clog up, which causes a problem when you're trying to sing. But yeah, I'm going to try to get masseter Botox to release some tension here to hopefully help the tension. So we'll see. One thing at a time. All right, what else do we need to know this weekend? Inspiration. Ooh, look how pretty that card is. Isn't that nice? It is number 29. So it moves up to an 11, right? Inspiration. I don't know, on TikTok. There you go. That's a little bit better. I was having a hard time focusing. But anywho, speaking of birds, right, Marla? There's some birds. But inspiration, what inspires you? That's what I was saying this weekend, especially on Saturday. Today and Saturday are great days for you to get up and feel inspired and to let the inspiration guide you, to take maybe a part of you back, right? That was suppressed when you were younger. And I think it's so fitting that I was listening to that book this morning, because I feel like it's perfect for this reading, because there's so many pieces of us that we have just kind of like tucked away because we were told, no, that's not acceptable. But it's part of you. You know, that's what makes you so magical. That's what makes you so unique. So why don't we let that back out, and you can experience you and your full integrity, right? So there's an opportunity this weekend. It's like, what are you feeling inspired to do? This is like a divine inspiration. And that is where you find, you know, your creativity, your sensuality, your sense of self, like all of that energy, all of that fluid energy. Okay. And there's nothing to be afraid of. And there's nothing to, I want to say second guess, right? You don't need to second guess any of it. It's all innately within you. It says Metatron all over it. I like that. I feel like this person I'm dealing with has suppressed my personality so much. Yeah, I need to get away from them. I want to be myself again. Well, and that's what happens a lot of times when, especially women, when they get into relationships, their essence gets suppressed. And women have a lot more to lose in relationships than men do. That's not, men suck, women are greater. It's not. It's just reality, okay? And weddings, that's what I've told y'all before. Weddings are more like a funeral for the woman. It's like more like a funeral procession for the woman, because she's changing her name. She's changing from like the young woman into a married woman. Then she's going to be the mother, and then she'll wind up being the grandmother. And all of these changes are happening to her. So she's like shifting, you know? So we have to make sure that the person that we choose to be with is understanding and supportive of who we are, what our essence is, our creativity, our intuitiveness, all of that, our magic. We are seeing how the weekend is going to go. You might have missed it. Don't worry. The replay will be up on YouTube after we're done here. All right. What else do we need to know? There you go. How can I surrender even more in this moment? Remember how I said going with the flow of the energy, going with the flow of the universe, and understanding that things have to happen in a process, right? It says, it is essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach. There's that attachment card in reverse. To detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust us deeply. Trust us. Okay, maybe I'm channeling a message. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. I practice this all the time. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Remember how I told you that story about money from a business that was taken from me, and I didn't accept that they didn't do refunds, and I'm getting my refund? So I got an email this morning. Not only am I getting more than I anticipated, it's also $1,110 that I'm getting back. The universe. It's like a wink from the universe going, thank you for trusting in us. Here's your reward. Right? That was more than I was expecting to get back. And it's 111. The universe is going, see, we'll help you. We will do the work for you. You just have to, take divinely inspired action and affirm that the universe will make things work out to your highest good. So, isn't that amazing? Okay, today's soul action. Know this so deeply that your soul vibrates. You are not alone. It has it in capital letters. And we got that message with the bone collector as well. It's telling you you're not alone. Like, have you accepted that yet? Have you fully accepted that yet? Or do you just hear it and you're like, yeah, okay, not alone, got it. And then you go on about your day feeling so alone, okay? Your life has purpose, and the more you surrender, the more God can produce miracles in your life. The more you get the fuck out of the way is what it's trying to say. Is the more that you're going to see miracles, okay? The more you say, I'm tapping you in, universe, you handle that, and I'm going to hold space. And then if I need to take action, I will definitely do so, okay? Today's mantra, I surrender. I accept all that I cannot change. I release the outcome and I joyfully trust the process. You got to trust the process. Okay? You have to trust the process. You have to trust in the universe. When you are doing something with pure intentions, with a pure heart, when you're aligning with the divine, it will work out. Okay? It's not always going to work out the way you think it's got to do this and this and this, because if it would have worked out the way that I was expecting, I would have gotten like over $300 less. But I let the universe dictate the refund and I got more. Okay? So don't sell yourself short. All right, let's check the money deck. Let's see what our message is for this weekend in regards to money. And what's funny too is I had also It had been a while since they replied to me about the refund. And there was a trip that I got invited on, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to take me and my boys because it's an extended weekend trip down to the beach. And I was like, you know what? We don't have any summer plans right now. We need to schedule something. And I said, okay, I'm just going to do it. And it cost me, it was like a little over $1,100. And so I booked the trip, and then today I get that money back. You know, I mean, things like that happen all the time. Your husband needs to hear all that? Uh-oh. Well, the replay will be up on YouTube. But when you do something that is good for you, the universe loves to reward you. You just got to get out of the way. Okay? Remember, everything I spend comes back to me times 10. Nope, didn't split right. And it doesn't mean that it's all going to come back all at once times 10. Sometimes it comes in increments. Ooh, there's that take action. Okay? Remember, today is the Four of Swords in reverse. It's telling you to get up, get off your ass, and take action. It's a clear mind, clear focus. You have the answers that you need, and it's saying, yeah, take that action. Okay? I'm going to read this. This is directed to your money as well. So it says, whatever your question, this is telling you to go for it. Okay? Now, does that mean go and spend money that you don't have on stuff that is not going to be for your highest good? No. Don't be dumb with your money. Be smart. Okay? You're investing in yourself. You're investing in your journey. Okay? Number 2, do not procrastinate or wait to take that next step to get ahead. Just do it. Today and tomorrow are great days to do that. Okay? Sunday, too late. All right? Number 3, nothing will change if you don't take action. Don't let opportunity pass you by. Oh, did y'all get the email about Advanced Tarot? We're starting April 8th. If you are not in the QMA, but you do want to take Advanced Tarot with us, you have the opportunity to do so, but you have to be a past student, or you have to be in the self-paced Tarot Apprenticeship. Okay? If you're either of those, go check your email. It might be in your spam or you just overlooked it, but go check your email and then reply back to me letting me know that you would like to be in Advanced Tarot. It's 6 weeks worth of classes, and we'll get you enrolled. And you do, if you're in the self-paced, you do have to come to the certification session on March 15th. That's just for you to do a practice tarot reading, and then you get your certification as a tarot reader, and then you'll be enrolled into Advanced Tarot. Okay? Yes, ma'am, Heather, you'll be there. So, okay, so it's telling you, take that action. Take that divinely inspired action. Let's see. Told my sister that everything I spend comes back to me times 10, and I got a raise. Oh, that's awesome. Love it. Yeah, if you guys, we have so much fun in class. I mean, we laugh and we joke, and I have fun activities planned for Advanced Tarot. Like, because we don't want it to be boring, right? It's interactive classes. We share things. We have fun. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, if you are in, if you're in the self-paced, yeah, you can email me letting me know that you want to be in Advanced Tarot. I will send you the details, and then you completed it. Okay, great. I will send you the details, and then we can get you registered for the 15th, and then get you enrolled in Advanced Tarot. So yeah. That's fine, Marlo. Do what's right for you. I do have options at checkout, Marlo, just so you know that they're now attached to everything in the Circle app. So it's Klarna, it's Affirm, it's all of those different options. So if that would help, then there you go. But like I said, do not overspend on things that you just can't do right now, okay? You can also manifest it. That's happened before. Be like, was it Lindsay that manifested 20 grand? Look at this, you guys. We got the eagle, okay? It says, eagle mastery. You're on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. There she is. Yeah. I still can't get over it. I think that's so amazing, Lindsay. So the eagle, oh gosh, I told you all, it affects my speech. The eagle can fly high, but they have like laser point vision, right? They can see exactly what it is that they want. And then they go down, pluck it up, and then go back up, right? So this is about you having clear vision. This is about you soaring above the rest, not as like an egoic above, but like you seeing you're detached from it, right? Like I always say, you have a situation right here in front of your face. If you detach and you back it up, like, you know, metaphysically or metaphorically, I mean, God bless. Metaphorically, you back it up, you can see things more clearly because you're not in the thick of it, right? That's what eagles do. So, yeah. And you have the opportunity this weekend to master something which is also connected to the world. It's mastering through lessons, and the eagle is even on the world card. That's part of the Scorpio energy. It goes from the scorpion to the eagle to the phoenix. That's okay, Tracy. All in due time. All right, what else do we need to know? Damn it. Here's another repeating card, you guys. Okay? What is stealing your joy? What is stealing your happiness? Who has stolen your essence? How are we allowing this to happen? Be aware this weekend that there can be somebody that steals something that is valuable from you, whether that be a physical thing, it could be a spiritual thing, an emotional thing, whatever it may be, right? So like think about, where have you allowed this to be taken from you? Because we have the bone collector, right? And it's telling you all is not lost. Just like whenever I had that money taken from me twice, right? I had an issue with Instacart, and then I had an issue with this other business. Twice this happened to me, and I got my money back plus some both times. Okay, so you don't let it happen. Like as far as like, you just don't be like, well, they just took it from me. No, you can get it back. All is not lost. Okay, so it's the same thing with your essence, your sense of self, your dignity, your boundaries, all of that. Nothing can ever be completely taken from you. Okay. Your husband's alcohol is your thief. Oh, that's tough. I'm mastering medical coding this weekend. Ooh, I like that. This is literally happening last night, and there we know of a man trying to break into the house. Oh my God. That's awful. Yeah, so think about where you feel like your time is being taken, your joy is being taken, your essence, all of that, right? And then figure out how you can take that back. Because like I said, it's never lost. You can always get it back. All right, time for the Rebel deck. The last time you pulled that card, my car was broken into. Oh God. Well, the thing is, it would most likely happen on Sunday if anything were to happen, okay? But again, it's not saying to everybody, oh, somebody's gonna steal something from you. It's also a reflective energy of You know, what have you allowed to be taken from you? You know, how is this taking parts of your life when you could be spending it elsewhere? Okay. Apparently we need to skip the Kipper deck every now and then. All right. This is the Rebel deck. If you get your feelings hurt easily, it's time to scroll away. I love this deck. It has the same attitude as I do, and it will speak directly to you. Sometimes it will hurt your feelings. All right, what do we need to know? Okay, calm down. What do we need to know this weekend? Says you need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. Not so bad this weekend. It's just saying like you need a break. You know, you need peace and you need surrender. Just think of like this stability right here. You have the blessing, remember, you have the blessing of stability. So no matter what happens in life, you have the support and the ability to take all of this energy back and maintain yourself, your boundaries, your stability. Okay? And this is telling you need a big hug. You know why? Because 20-second hugs release endorphins. So do something this weekend. Look, get the fuck outside and move your ass. I love that. What does it say? Your body is pissed at you. You know? Anywho, but do something this weekend that gives you endorphins, okay? Something that is connected to you, something maybe that you've always wanted to do or that you just enjoy doing, regardless of what anybody says. You know, screw the naysayers. Go do something that brings you joy and raises your endorphins. My 9-year-old gave me a big hug today and said she wanted to stay home and cuddle with me all day. Aw, I miss those days. My boys used to be little snuggle bunnies. Now they're like, I'm like, don't be afraid to give your mom a hug, and I'll hug them. Daylight savings time is this weekend. Oh, that's right. Maybe that's why we had the 5 of Pentacles. We feel like that's been taken from us. I don't know. Is it spring forward though, right? We get an extra hour. Was that right? So yeah, it's so silly how they change time and I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, spring forward. So we get an extra hour, which is, I hope, like, it's always weird when we're doing gigs because this one is, you're right. We lose the hour. That's right. That's right. Because we are springing forward. We're jumping. We're skipping an hour. So we are losing that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. But it's always weird when we're doing a gig that crosses the midnight line. We're like, wait, do we end this time or do we keep going until this time? Yeah. Sleep loss. Some of them. But you know what's great is my youngest has SAT practice, or no, is it SAT? He's taken it twice this week. On Wednesday, he took the SAT. And then on Saturday, he's taking the SAT again because he forgot that he signed up for it twice. So the world card is good. Maybe he'll do even better on Saturday. Thank you so much. Good morning. I think that is what's being stolen, is that time. So anywho, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you need anything, everything is linked in my bio on TikTok. If you're watching this on YouTube, everything is linked in the description. If you're getting into advanced tarot, make sure that you message me so I can send you the details and I can get you registered for the 15th certification session if you haven't gotten your certification. If you are a past alumni of the live classes, then you are absolutely invited and we just got to get you enrolled. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend. Again, if you need anything, I'm always here. I'll be here Monday morning, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll go over the week ahead. We'll talk, we'll laugh, we'll cry, we'll do all the things. All right, so I love you all. Mwah. I'll see you later and have a great weekend. Love ya.